Well, it's a difficult question always, is how do you intervene when somebody you care about is showing signs that they've gotten addicted? And I think the very first step is to name it, to be upfront about it and just say, I'm worried. I see what's going on. Now, the trouble with addiction is that people who are addicted, it's just part and parcel of addiction, is that people who are addicted live inside a bubble. I always think of it as a very thick plexiglass bubble. And they live inside that bubble. It's called denial. And that bubble, when they are inside it, it distorts everything. It distorts the world, the addict's view of the world. It distorts what comes in, it distorts what goes out. And in order to get an addict treatment, you pretty much have to find a way to break through that denial, that bubble of denial. And that can be very, very difficult. That's why there is a whole profession called interventionists who do those formal kinds of interventions where they gather the family together and they confront the person who's addicted. And the idea of that is to try to crack apart that bubble of denial and get the person to really see the reality, without distortion, just really see it. And then because they're seeing it, they can connect with some emotion and actually feel a desire for change. So that's what an intervention is about. But short of that, one of the best things you can do is to just confront the person in a loving way, right? And if you have some power, let's say one of you is a parent and you've got a kid that you're worried about, there are ways in which you can make choices about how what's allowed, what are the rules in the family for use. And that's a lot of the work that I do. Is I work with parents who come to me and they're worried about their teenage kids, or they're younger than teenage kids, and we'll talk about what's the appropriate amount of time for somebody to be using the internet so that they don't become addicted, and then how do you reinforce that?